Hi everybody, it's your girl Neville Cherry, and welcome back to another video. OMG, it has been forever. Did y'all miss me? I missed y'all. I know I've been MIA. As you can see, I have a different background, so a lot has changed. So yeah, and also forgive me if I'm a little awkward in this video because it has been a long time since I've sat in front of a camera. So yeah, bear with me, okay? I'm a little nervous. Y'all make me nervous. I just wanted to say happy holidays, happy whatever you guys celebrate, happy that, and happy New Year's. And in honor of the New Year's, this is why I wanted to really make this video, because at this time, I know that a lot of people are probably starting new projects, starting new goals, healing, generational trauma, doing like really big things, like things that are going to change your life. Sometimes you're probably the first around you to do it. I know, like, the path can look very, very blurry, like no matter what you're doing. The path, like if you're the first to lose weight, around you, like you really got, like, yeah, you can look up videos and ask around the best that you can, get a trainer, but in reality, it's really up to you. And if we're doing something, it's like, what if I just collab with this big person? What if I just met the right person? Then, like, I will get further along in whatever you're trying to achieve. Like, okay, like I'll get further, as a director if I just knew other directors, you know what I'm saying? So when you're in a spot where it's just you and there's nowhere else to look for advice, outside of God and media, I just want to say, what if you are the right person? I know probably sounds like I'm all over the place, that's usually how these videos go for me, but in reality, what if you are the right person to call? Like, what if you are the right person that knows exactly what to do and how to do it? Because when you're doing something new and you're doing something that may be different and it's causing a new path, like you're pioneering, not pioneering, you're paving a way. English, you're paving a way for something that a lot of people haven't done. So maybe this is something that you can't even find on media, so you're really like on your own. And a lot of the times that can trick you out your spot. Like, sometimes that happens and you end up not doing it because you don't have the blueprint. But like I said before, you are the right person. You have to trust and believe that you know what you're doing. Like, at a certain point, you're gonna have to start having faith in yourself and not relying on anything outside of you to get that thing done. Like, no one's gonna wake you up to go to the gym. Like, no one's gonna be there to, hey, write that book. No one is gonna be, like, in reality, like, that sounds ideal, like, oh yeah, somebody can keep me accountable. But what if you don't find that? Are you not gonna get it done because you cannot find that? So if you don't find the answer, you're not gonna get it done. No, you're gonna figure it out. And a lot of times when you do that, it's very scary because it's like, you're gonna fail. Like, it's inevitable. Like, in the beginning, to figure anything out, you got to get it wrong. You got to get it wrong to get it right. Like, I know this sounds so cliche, but it's true. And I think knowing that scares us, and knowing that may hinder you from even trying. But hey, if you trust someone else out there, you don't think that they went through trial and error to even give you the answer, whatever answer you may be looking for. And also, another thing that I noticed that people do, and I can say I'm a victim of this, is needing confirmation. Like, again, tying back to, you're the right person. You're the person that says yes or no, okay? Looking for validation or confirmation, you don't need it. You're asking the wrong person. For example, okay, you want to buy some shoes, but they look very different. No one around you has these shoes. Like, they're kind of not in trend. They're kind of not like the most popping thing to the, outside view. But you like them, and this is the shoes that you like. But you just need someone to agree with you. So you start asking around, like, you like these shoes? And everybody's like, I mean, they alright, like, I guess. Or everybody's like, I don't know, like, do you like them? At the end of the day, I know it's just shoes, but you could apply it wherever it fits. But you're the one that's gonna have to wear it. You're the one that's gonna have to lay down at night like, damn, I really should have got those shoes. Damn, why didn't I wear those shoes? You put on the perfect fit, and those shoes would have went perfectly with that outfit. But because you didn't get no confirmation, and you didn't get the validation just to say like, okay, all right, you're not bugging. You're not crazy. You don't need another person to tell you if your idea is good or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are capable of understanding and having your own opinion and having your own thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to know that you heard, you're really that person. Like, you gotta understand that you really gotta feed into yourself and feel yourself. And nothing, and honestly, now speaking of it, you're never gonna strive if you don't believe in yourself. Like, you need to be pep talking, speaking life into yourself, because you're never gonna believe that you're like, okay, you're gonna become whatever you want to become. You want to be a singer, but because you never valued your validation, your own validation, you're a singer, but you're still gonna feel like something's off and something's wrong, because you spent your whole life looking for validation to become a singer instead of becoming a singer because you wanted to do that. You don't need validation. If you feel like that's a good idea and you're not harming nobody, you're not hurting nobody, do it. If you feel like you're called to write that book, but nobody around you has written that book, write that book. You don't need someone to tell you if it's a good idea or not. That's how a lot of people miss out on their blessings, miss out on their money, miss out on the purpose that God is calling you to do, because you're too busy looking for a yes outside. You're too busy looking for a no, yeah, that's a good idea. No more. Okay? Because whole time that book is not even for you. That book is for someone down the line that is struggling, but God sent you to make that book, and now it answered someone else's prayer, or it helped someone else navigate a situation they didn't. You know what I'm saying? So like I said before, you are the right person. And fear is the main reason why you don't trust yourself, because you're either scared to look different, you're scared to stand out, you're scared to go against what your family may think, what your job may think, what the people around you may think. Trusting yourself, it might require you to go against all those things that you're afraid of. You got to do it scared. Yeah, you may be scared, you may not trust that it's listen, it may not look like I'm about to lose these 10 pounds. Seriously, like, no, for real, it may look like these 10 pounds is not coming on. It may look like I'm never gonna finish this book. It may look like that, but you gotta do it, even with that thought, because it's gonna show up. You're human. Stop beating yourself up because you're a little scared. Stop tricking it. Like, for this new year, doesn't matter what you're doing, stop tricking yourself out your spot, okay? You have to remember that you are the right person. You're the right person to talk to. You're the right person to consult. You're the right person. It's okay to, try to talk it out, get reason. But if you feel deep down that's where you're supposed to go and that's what you're supposed to do, no more looking for validation on the outside. No more looking for a confirmation on the outside. No more looking for a yes, you should do it. No more. It's you. Ask yourself, is this something I really want to do? Is this something I really want to commit to? You are the most important person in this decision. So the same way a partner would go talk to their spouse or their partner and say, hey, listen, does this sound like a good idea? Da, 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 da. You got to have that mentality with yourself. Okay? And I just want to say that you got this. I'm rooting for you. You are loved. You were created by the Most High. That is an honor. And I just want to say, keep going. And don't stay down for too long. We need you. And I'll see you guys on the next video. And I hope you guys are having an amazing, wonderful evening, day, morning, whenever you happen to be watching this. I hope it's going good, and I hope you stay encouraged, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.